I'm sitting by the river in the forest. Um, oh wow, that's a big turtle right there. Um, I've been on a spiritual journey lately, and it's been the most amazing thing ever. It's like can't really put it into words. It's like I'm connecting to my true self, nature. Can feel the environment. Even the sound of the trees right now, you could probably hear it if you pay attention. If you pay attention, you could probably hear the sound of the trees. Like the river has a noise too, but I don't know if you can hear that one. I got my peace sign with me. I think that's been like dear to my heart. Um, so today I woke up and I just felt this pull that said, "Hey, go to the forest," and I walked the trail, and so here I am. Earlier I was walking in the forest. I had my shoes on, and then I can't really describe what I felt. It's just like as I was walking, it's like a feeling, or like came over me and said, "Hey, take your shoes off and to continue to walk." I and I did. I didn't even like question it or thought about uh, 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 um, uh, or thought about like the dangers that might be on the floor. That even crossed my mind. I just took my shoes off and you know I went on the trail, and it was the most exhilarating feeling ever. It was exhilarating. Each step I took, you know, I can feel like I'm one with all with the ground, one all with nature. You know, I can feel the sensation that goes from bottom of my feet to my calf, going all the way to my thighs, my spines, my head. It was just one feeling, and that was much needed. I think we oftentimes get consumed in the modern technology that we drift so far away from our true selves. You know, like the simple things. Back before the advance of my civilization, we used to hunt for food, catch our food, um, build our houses, more like tents. Campfire. To see at night. To see at night, you would um, like to play at nighttime, right? If there was no moon, there was no kids outside because the moon, that's what all that provided light when it was dark. When there was no moon, all the kids were inside. Not just kids, parents too. You would build a campfire to see and sit outside if you didn't want to go to sleep yet. Versus now, you have technology with that can make nighttime seem like daytime. So it's like in a way we denying nature, We like robbing um 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 like the natural world, from how it should be. Night should be night, day should be day. That's why there's the sun and the moon. The sun is for daylight, and the moon is for nighttime. Provide you a nice little moonlight. Um, this video, it's not really like particularly to anything. I'm just expressing my thoughts and whatever I'm feeling. You know? I have this mantra that I go by. You know, it always make me feel centered. Um, there's three things. There's three things that cannot remain hidden. The sun, the moon, and the truth. You know, the sun, the moon, and the truth. Um, where there's light, there's darkness. Where there's darkness, there's light. And the two of them, they like coexist extremely well. You know, you need them to function. So like basically in a way, the sun cannot like remain like hidden forever. So is the moon cannot remain hidden forever. Eventually, it's gonna come out. You're gonna see it, even at times where there when it should be sunny outside, but there's clouds. So for that moment or that particular day, so the clouds that prevent the sun from shining. But it's not always gonna be like that forever. So eventually the sun gonna come out. There won't be no clouds to block the sun. Same thing with the moon at nighttime. At times you may not see the moon, but it's not forever. That's just for a moment that the moon is hidden. The same goes by the truth, right? So when people lie or they withheld the truth from people, they thinking, well, I'm gonna get away with this. That might be true for that moment, but how long can you keep the truth? I bet. But how long can you keep the lie? You know, you can only keep the lie for so long before the truth come out. And when the truth come out, that's when people see like who you truly are. You know, I think as individual, as people, we should strive to live true to ourselves. You know, I don't believe that there's good or evil or right or wrong. Like those are just things that um the like those are just things that like people at the top create to like divide us or to control us, of what we can or can't do, and things that's been like propagate by like religious beliefs to keep us from things, or you know I don't want to go too much into that. I'm just gonna say it this way. As long as you live true to yourself, your own on that moral compass, because everybody on that moral compass is different from another. Just because yours is different from them doesn't mean theirs is bad or yours is better than theirs. Just we are like different individuals with our own thoughts and minds and actions. To simply say, well, I don't steal, so that means I'm good. You steal, I mean you're bad. Who is you to say that? You know? Um, your like your on a moral compass and versus theirs is different. You can't judge people. I believe the more that we transition away from judging people based on their actions or based on what they do and just accept people for who they are and how somebody is that may not agree with or with your beliefs, then that's okay. You just find somebody else that goes with your belief and be that. But when we try to like demoralize people, um, shame people, it's just wrong. Because there was a time before we were evolved. We just knew one thing that was my survival. That's just all we knew, survival. Um, there's this thing that's called like privilege, right? When you privilege, you have time to think. You have time to find issues or create issues when there isn't issues. Um, at the same time, with privilege, there comes more what we know today as crime, because you have time in your hand to like strategize to create, to do bad, to do things that might hurt others. You know, if we live on the simply on to be who we are, to thrive, to see another person thrive, to help and pass knowledge. Um, I don't know. I feel like I'm not rambling about nothing, but at the same time, I'm rambling about something. It's just some people might find this helpful. Some people just might find this not helpful. To each his own. Look at this fish right here. It's so peaceful. It's just floating, playing, being one on out the water. It's beautiful. Ask yourself, what makes you happy? You know, not what gives you anxiety or depressed about. Just what makes you happy. And and so when you find that what makes you happy, lean on that. you know. Through that, you can find healing, salvation, you know.